Okay, y'all, let's get into the second Miracles of Christmas movie premiere called Christmas Bedtime Stories. And it's starring some of our favorite people. Now, okay, this is really a military story, but this is a military story that has a very happy ending. So there's Danielle. She's married to Kobe. Kobe is a Marine. He goes missing in action, and they have a daughter together. She's left raising their daughter, and this is like 3 years later after the military pronounces Kobe dead because they found the dead bodies of the rest of his unit. They didn't find him, but they found everybody else, their bodies, so they just pronounce him missing in action instead of like killed in action. But anyway, she's trying to move on with her life, and she starts dating Pierce, who Pierce was Kobe's friend. The same night that Danielle met Kobe at like a tree lighting ceremony is the same night she met Pierce. Well, 9 months, prior, this movie takes place 9 months after Pierce and Danielle start dating. Pierce pops the question, but at the same time, Danielle's daughter is starting to ask questions about her father, Kobe. So every night she's like, Mommy, tell me a bedtime story about Daddy. And so Danielle starts to do that. And as she starts to tell a bedtime story about Kobe, she starts to see signs almost like Kobe is alive. For a little bit, Hallmark Movies and Mysteries makes us think that Danielle's going crazy. But she's starting to get little signs and smells and things that remind her of Kobe. And she's beginning to think maybe she's not ready to get married to Pierce. Maybe that's what these signs are telling her. So one of the biggest critiques that a lot of the Karens had was, what about Pierce? Because Danielle ends up breaking off her engagement with Pierce. If you guys have comprehension, Hallmark was laying the ground that Pierce and Danielle were not in the same place. He was planning a wedding. She's not even ready to announce they're engaged. He wants a wedding on the beach. He didn't even ask her where she wanted a wedding. They're already showing you that they are not in sync. They're really just good friends. So why people were mad that people were pissed off that she broke things off with Pierce towards the end of the movie is crazy to me, because Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, they were laying the groundwork that these two people are not meant to be together. This movie was so good, I have to do a part 2 because there's no way I can get everything out in just the first part. All right, so stay tuned for part 2 of Christmas Bedtime Stories. All right, y'all stick with me. I got one more review after this part 2.